Hey, what's going on YouTube? And welcome back to Tech Conversations. Firstly, if you haven't already, make sure to check out Lux Algo. Lux Algo has some of the best trading indicators and AI agents for backtesting, used by over 15,000 traders, including myself. And I've covered many of their premium indicators in the past on this channel. And right now, if you sign up to Lux Algo by using my link in the description below, you could get up to 45% off for their Independence Day sale. So definitely go ahead and check out Lux Algo. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Also, make sure to check out the Discord, completely free to join. I'll put a link to it in the description below. We're almost at 7,000 members now. Now let's get right into today's video. So today, I want to talk about a brand new feature that Robinhood just launched this week. Basically, their most advanced charts feature until now. And I want to go through this new feature and show you not only what it is, but also how to use it. Now, this feature that I will be showing you here today will be shown on the Robinhood mobile app, as it's not currently available here on the regular Robinhood desktop app. And honestly, I think most people use Robinhood's mobile app when they trade. So it's very important to know how to use this feature on the Robinhood mobile app. So that being said, I'm going to switch on over to the Robinhood mobile app and I'll take you through this new feature there. So let's go ahead and switch over now.
So here we are on the Robinhood mobile app, and we're currently looking at Meta, ticker symbol META. And so the very first thing you want to do is you want to head on over to the security that you're interested in using this feature on. So let's just say we want to use this feature on this stock here, again, Meta Platforms. So the next thing we would do is that notice that at the bottom right of the chart, there is a button, and that button says Advanced on it. So we want to go ahead and click on that button. So let's go ahead and click that button. And you should see a screen that shows like that for a little bit, and then it will load this chart here. The first thing I want to talk about is at the very top, it will show you the ticker symbol that you're looking at, as well as the current price and also how it's performing so far for that day. Now, on this search bar, you can go ahead and click on it. And what's nice is that from here, you can navigate to a different chart for a different security. So let's say you wanted to look at the chart for Apple next. So here we can come in and search for Apple and then click on it. And now it's going to take us to the feature, this advanced charts feature for Apple. So it's pretty nice, so you don't have to leave this screen. You can navigate between any security from this same screen. So let's go back here to Meta Platforms here. Now next, the thing I want to mention here is you can use your fingers here to zoom in or zoom out of this chart. So you just pinch your fingers, up and down or left and right, depending on what you're trying to do here. And you can zoom in, zoom out, move the chart around. So you can do all of this literally with just your fingers. Very easy to navigate through the chart here. Now next, you'll see that at the bottom here, you can select basically how much data you want to see. So let's say I'm only interested in seeing the chart for Meta the last day. I can click on, 1 day here. Maybe I'm interested in looking at the chart in the last week, so I can click on week. Maybe I'm interested in looking in the last 3 months, so I can click on 3 months. So, you can do whatever you want from here. You have year to date, 1 year, 5 years, or all as well. And then at the right, all the way to the right of that, you can select the time frame that you're interested in. So let's say we're interested in looking at the daily chart. We're already on the daily chart. Let's say we're interested in looking at the weekly chart. So we can click on 1 week here. And we can look at the weekly chart here if we want. So that's where you can come in and do that there. So let's say I'm looking at the daily chart here. And I'm looking at the last 3 months here for Meta. This is what I would select here. Now, what about indicators here, technical indicators? And you can see we already have one at the bottom. We are actually seeing the MACD indicator right now. So how can we add new indicators? How can we remove indicators here? So at the top, at the very top, you'll see an icon that almost looks like an F. So if we click on that icon, you will see kind of this tab expand here. And if we take a look at this tab, we can see many different indicators here. So the first one, SMA, standing for simple moving average, and then 50. So this is the 50 simple moving average. So all we need to do is click on it and it will be added to our chart here. Very easy. Now let's say we want to remove it from the chart. All you need to do is click on it again and it will be removed. And so we can then slide here on this tab, and you can see kind of all the indicators that are here. And let's say we want to remove the MACD indicator again, we can also just click on it and it will be removed. Now let's say you don't want one of these indicators here in this tab. If you click on it, notice to the right of it, there's this kind of gear icon. You can click on it, and from here, you can go ahead and modify different things, the color, but at the top right, you can also delete it, so it's not in this section here. Now, if you scroll all the way to the right, there is this add button. So if you click on this add button, from here you can see all the available indicators. So you can either search for an indicator, or you can just scroll down through the list to see what different indicators they have. So let's say we want, I'm just gonna select a random one here. Let's say the on balance volume indicator, so the OBV indicator. So I'm gonna click on that plus icon all the way to the right here. And as you can see at the bottom, it says OBV added to the chart. So I'll click done here. And as you can see, OBV, it has been added to the chart. And you can also see it here at the top in this tab here. Again, I can click on it to remove it. But now as you can see, it's in that tab there. So I can quickly add it next time that I am interested in using it. So that's where you go ahead and you add or remove indicators here. Now next, to the right of that, you can see another button. Has 3 dots on it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that button here. So this is the chart settings section. So a couple of different things here. First of all, you can see here the second section here is for chart type. So right now we're on a candle chart, but let's say you want to look at a line chart. You can go ahead and click on line and you'll see it switches to a line chart. And there's other selections in here as well. Things like, for example, the Heikin-Ashi chart type. So you can go ahead and click on that, and again, now you'll see the Heikin-Ashi chart here. Now, if I scroll down here a little bit, you'll notice this trading section here. So if you look at the trading section, the first option there says auto send. So I want to talk about that here very quickly, because this can be very useful. As you can see under it, it says place orders without a confirmation. So let me show you how this works without it enabled, and then how it works with it enabled. So if I collapse this, notice at the very bottom here, there are 3 buttons. First one says buy MKT. Second one says 1 share. Third one says sell MKT. So what's nice about this here is that from this same screen, from the chart, you can place an order. So let's say I'm looking at the chart and I'm looking at indicators and I'm interested in buying some shares here. I can do it from right here. I would click on buy MKT. And as you can see, when I do that, it's going to create an order for me. So I'll be buying 1 share here, and this would be a market order. Now, if you wanted to change how many shares, that's what that second button is for that says 1 share. So if I click on that, from here we can modify how many shares. Maybe we want to buy, let's say 10 shares, for example. So I can do 10 shares and then again click on buy. And as you can see, now we can buy 10 shares from here. Now, if I go back to chart settings and I go back to this auto set feature, let's go ahead and enable it and see how this changes things. So I'm going to go ahead and enable it here and again collapse this chart settings section. So now let's say I'm interested in buying 10 shares here, and I go ahead and click on the buy button here again. Notice the difference here. I'm going to click on it, and notice that that confirmation dialog does not come up. All that happens is now that button changes into a submit button. And so now I can just click on this submit button and the order is going to go through. So basically all I'm doing now is double tapping this button to place the order. So it makes it a lot faster. And again, there's no confirmation here. You just click it twice and the order goes through. So that's kind of how that changes things there. Now I also want to mention that you can also place trades by selecting a specific price here on the chart. So again, let's say you have some indicators on here and you're doing your analysis and you see kind of a price level where you're interested in potentially buying shares. So all you need to do here is press and hold on the chart. So let's say, I want to potentially buy, Meta at, let's say 700. So I would press at around 700 and hold, and then you'll see something that shows up like this. And this you can, again, just by dragging your finger across the screen, you can change where it's at. But again, let's get here around 700. Let's say around 700, I'm looking to place a trade. Notice that next to the price at the right, there is that plus button there. If we click on that plus button, once you're at the price that you're interested in placing a trade, if I click on that plus button, notice what pops up here. We get a buy limit and a sell stop button here. So from here, I can also go ahead and place the trade. And as you can see, it says my limit order was submitted. So very quick there. And now you can actually see that order here on the chart. Let's say I want to cancel it. Notice that X button next to 10 LMT buy. I can go ahead and click on that here. And as you can see, it's no longer there anymore because it now canceled it. So you can do a lot of things right from this screen here. The last thing I want to mention here is you can also trade options right from this screen here. So if you go back to the top, again, there is the search box at the top. Next to that, the very first button that you see there, if you're doing your analysis and you want to place an options trade, you can click right on that button and this will take you right to the options chain here. And right from here, you can go ahead and place your trade, select the options you want to trade and place that trade here. So that's how this new feature works. Again, this is Robinhood's most advanced charting feature so far on the Robinhood mobile app. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Check out the Discord, a link to that in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Now I'll see you guys next time.